got pushed in there on the pause. I apologize for that. One thing, CenturyLink, the folks that prepared the food, of course, Waynesville Public Schools, this is a great venue. I've been here for many different meetings, and this is wonderful. I want to thank the mayors and people involved in city government and county government. Thank Joe Driscoll and Larry Sexton for being here, and many people associated with Fort Leonard Wood, Rick, and you guys have always got my back, and thank you, sir, and tell me what I need to do, and we try to get it done and fund it. That's an important part of what we do. Interesting year, new governor, different ways of doing things. We got the budget a little bit late. I would like to give you all the skinny on the budget, but the governor hasn't acted on the budget bills yet. He has till tomorrow about 6 p.m. and don't have much guidance on how he's, what bills he's going to sign or what he's going to withhold. I suspect that he will probably sign the bills tomorrow and announce a number of withholding and then go from there, because our consensus revenue estimates are running below our predictions. Never a good thing. About 1% below revenue estimate equates to about $90 million in the budget. We did build in a little bit over $100 million protection in the budget, so it looks like that's going to be used pretty quick. So we're hoping that some of the programs that we really care about, some of the department things that we may have changed and done a little differently, that there will be money to meet those needs. So it's been an honor to represent you the last 7 years. And you know, I truly believe in term limits. I voted for term limits. I still believe in term limits. But one thing term limits has done that makes it a little more difficult in state government is folks are not around very long. So as appropriators of your tax dollars, we tend to look to the next year, the next budget cycle. We don't look 10 years down the road because none of us are going to be there. So we try to put some of these programs in place that live beyond us. We would like to have a little better ability to project what Medicaid is going to cost 5 years from now. We'd like to have a little more certainty from Washington, D.C. and what Congress is going to do with Obamacare. Makes it difficult to write a budget. It's kind of like your school district. You talk to the superintendent, they have to write a budget before they know what we're going to do. That's pretty tough. Counties have to write a budget before they know what we're going to do. In the past, they couldn't do any decreasing amendments on the county level. It was a mess. So I think we got that fixed. You know, there's just a lot of things that go on, and unfortunately, about the time you're probably pretty good at manipulating legislation and budgetary issues, it's probably time to go home. And I would think that we should change the term limits to maybe 12 years in either chamber or whatever would give a little more continuity to the process, so to speak. I don't want to do that while I'm there, but the next time. I'm getting to be a old man. It's time to go home. And, but I have truly enjoyed the process. It's interesting. It's not rocket science. You don't have to be a lawyer to be a legislator, but you better be willing to spend some late nights and do a lot of reading and find out what the history is, or you're going to look really stupid. And if you look really stupid once, then there is no reason for you to be there, because you're not doing your area any good. And you know, one of my passions has been the military advocate position. I've been able to get that in the budget, keep it in the budget, and Steve's going to be there a couple years longer than me. He looks after that very carefully. I've got some folks in the Senate that I'm really grooming to be bulldogs on this issue, because this line item is going to grow. If we are to stay ahead of what's going to happen with the next round of bracket, we may have, what, 2.5, 3 years to get prepared. So we're going to have to spend a lot more money going forward. And some folks don't want to spend that money on that issue. And of course, Joe is doing a great job. I'm very, very proud of him. And he doesn't work just for Fort Leonard Wood anymore, he works for all military installations, which all of those installations are important to Fort Leonard Wood and our area. So, everyone thank Joe for what he's doing. He is working many, many hours and having fun at it, I think. So far, he hasn't talked really nasty to me about the job. But I'm thankful that Joe was willing to take this on, because this is a new position in state government. And, you know, I'm a Republican, work for smaller government, unless it's gonna help my area. And I might be more government. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off, because I know a lot of you gotta get back to work. Hopefully we can give some more interesting numbers on the budget tomorrow. I know Steve always talks a long time, Robert always talks a long time, so we'll try not to make it too late.